Hey there, rock fans. Welcome to Rock Resurgence Radio, where we're keeping the spirit of classic rock alive and well. Today we're bringing you a real reaction episode where we're diving into the album Strike the Match by the rising rock band Stormbreaker. Released in 2021, this album has been making waves in the rock scene with its energetic riffs, catchy melodies, and powerful vocals.
So grab your headphones, turn up the volume, and get ready for a real-time reaction to Stormbreaker's Strike the Match. Let's see if this album can ignite a fire within us. Welcome back, everybody, to Rock Resurgence Radio. My name is Chad, the host.
And I'm your co-host, Bergy.
On today's episode, we're going to do what's called a real reaction segment. We're going to take an album, and we're going to listen to it for the very first time and give you our real reaction in real time. Today, we had a guest suggest this band. Neither one of us has heard it. And the band's name is Stormbreaker. And on a little bit of research we did, it looks like they're out of Minnesota, so kind of close to home. But anyways, we found their, I don't know if it's their webpage or what it is, but Chris is going to read you a little bit of history about it before we get into the album.
Yeah, I think this is actually from First Avenue's website, which First Avenue, if anybody knows Prince, that's where Purple Rain took place, a lot of the live stuff there. It's a club in downtown Minneapolis. And anyway, so under Stormbreaker, it says Stormbreaker is an 80s metal band from 1987. I don't think that's true, but they arrived in Minneapolis, Minnesota in the 2010s via flux capacitor. So they went back in time. Stormbreaker brings new life to the arena rock sound, combining soaring melodic vocals and electrifying dual lead guitar attack, and a pounding rhythm section will be the judge of all this. Stormbreaker delivers an all-original approach to high-energy hard rock. Chris Selly, vocals, Bill Lewis, guitars, Logan Stalaker, guitars, Joe Levon Hoey, bass, and Logan Lobrick is the drummer. So we got this suggestion from a comment on when we posted about we were going to do a new segment for season 2. I don't remember who the comment came from, but somebody suggested this, and I've literally never heard it.
I have not either. I remember this guy had made a comment like this one of the songs sounded like a George Lynch or something to that. So I remember listening to one song, and didn't really remind me of George Lynch too much, but I can see where he was getting that from. So I may have heard one song by these guys, but that is it. And I honestly don't remember it. So it's basically, real-time reaction. Real-time, what we think of it. And, it's a 50-minute long album. And we're doing the 2021 album. I know they got an EP in 2023. But we're going to do the full-length album, and with that being said, we're not going to be able to listen to the whole song. So what we're going to try to do is give it a good listen, up to at least the chorus and maybe a little further, and then make our judgment on that. Just because our episode would be too damn long to do the whole thing.
Yeah, and this pops up as their album. Sounds like it's probably what we want to listen to.
Right.
12 songs. Like Chad said, we'll play a little bit of each song, maybe get to the chorus, and then we'll just give our thoughts and things on each song, and at the end we'll give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Check
Check it out, buy it, what we think of it, basically. And not that we're the be-all, end-all when it comes to music. You may not like our rating, but you will get a chance to hear it along with us, at least a portion of it, and you can form your own decision on that. We're just going to give you our opinion, and an opinion, you know what to say about opinions. They're like assholes. Everybody's got one. So
and they all stink.
Us two assholes each have an opinion.
Yeah. So with that,
let's started off with song number 1, which is called Standing on the Edge. And we're going to kick it off with that one, and we'll listen to, like I said, a portion of it. and kind of talk to you about it after that is done.
Yeah, it looks like it's a minute-long song, so it's probably just an intro.
It's probably just an intro,
might listen to the whole thing.
We might listen to the whole thing.
Here we go. Standing on the Edge from 2021, Stormbreaker.
Via flux capacitor from 87, though.
Sure. Yeah. So I have high hopes for it. Like, I love the fact that
I mean, if it came out in 87, if it sounds like that, it's going to be awesome.
There we go.
Star Wars.
Yeah. I was thinking we're going to get like In the Beginning, or this is more like 1984 from Van Halen.
That's what I got too. That's what I was thinking.
And then it's going to kick into a kick-ass song. Sure.
Right on.
It's almost over.
Yeah, let it kick into the second song.
Okay, we'll do that. Let's talk about that song. I think that's probably enough. That's the chorus, I believe. You want to listen to more, or
just a little bit?
Okay. All right. What say you, Chad?
You know, I'm trying to. It's definitely not hair metal, in my opinion.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, no. It's more like, it's a little heavier.
Well, it sounds like 1987 a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it sounds like that era, but it's not like Motley Crue or anything like that. It's more along the lines of, say,
Shotgun Messiah or somebody like that.
Even more like Iron Maiden or something like that.
Oh, okay. So you're feeling heavier so far.
Yeah, it's a little more, kind of Queensryche-ish, like their first stuff.
Okay.
Like
well, I like the guy's voice.
Yeah, he's got a hell of a good voice.
I'll say that right away. The guitars,
guitars
there's a
sound
couple
pretty
of guitars.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I think it's bodes well. Just as a first song, it's pretty damn good. I'd probably give it a. Yeah. I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna say a 7 on that.
Yeah,
because I think there's going to be better ones.
I think so too. I'm going to go conservative too, but yeah, I mean, if I have to put a number on it, I think 7's a lucky number.
Yeah.
Feels good. Fast-paced tune. The chorus didn't really like jump out and grab me like this is going to be killer. But it's off to, like he said, bodes well. It's off to a decent start.
Yeah, I mean, it's they got all the elements of a very good band. They got a good singer, a good guitar player, a good bass player, good drums. Yeah, I mean, they have the right ingredients now. Can they put together a song that grabs your attention and makes you pay attention?
All right, well, let's find out if it's Never Again, song number 3.
Okay, sounds good.
Let it breathe the air that kills the pain. In the emptiness between us, let's burn it down. We're taking everything. Do we seek to find another way? Find solace in our defense and turn around.
See what you're saying for sure. Definitely harder.
Oh,
definitely not hair metal.
No.
Metal.
Yeah, it's more metal.
So far.
Yeah, it's and I like a lot of that stuff. So, this song was a lot better to me. Well, I'm only going to give it an 8, but it was, to me, a lot better put together song. It caught me. It made me bob my head, to me, this song. So I'm going to give this one an 8. But yeah, I mean, it's more in the vein of, like Halloween or oh man, I want to say Iron Maiden, but it's not like Iron Maiden.
For me, it feels like something, and it is newer. It feels like Avenged Sevenfold or something like that.
Yeah,
so far.
And they had that scream in it. So that sounds to me, more like newer bands like Breaking Benjamin and stuff like that came out in the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
So it's got that feel to it, which I'm a fan of that stuff too. So yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued too is a good word to use. I don't hate it, but I'm probably a 7 on that one too.
Yeah, I give that one a little more. A little 8.
You like that one a little better? Yep. Okay.
Given to me sounds like it should be, just by the title, should be a little slower.
Okay.
Right? Just
maybe.
That's the feeling I'm going to get. That's
We're about to find out.
Okay. Same speed. Yeah. Yeah, that was jamming. I liked it. I like the riff. That was a cool. Yeah, so much for slower. I
Yeah,
think they got one. I think they get one speed.
So far, they have one speed, and it's not slow.
Nope. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's a rockin' tune. I like that one. I gave that one an 8 as well. It's just got a dun, 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 dun. I like that. It's got a good. Makes me angry.
Yeah, I'm starting to be on the fence a little more, whether I like it or not.
It might be a little out of your wheelhouse.
It might be. It might just be. You know, I mean, was it 87? I guess.
If I had to put think of, it's heavy like Skid Row's "Slave to the Grind." It's like that. It's maybe even a little heavier.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Than that, but it is like you were more on the right track at not so much Iron Maiden.
But I can't, you ever heard
yeah.
the band Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something more metal than.
Yeah.
Something
it's definitely
closer
more
to heavy metal.
Yeah, it's heavy metal compared to, it would be closer to Metallica than it would be to Motley Crue.
Yeah, but it's not like the death metal or
no.
new metal or. I mean, maybe it's closer to that.
Yeah.
But
I to me it's good stuff.
I think I'm on a 7 again, so I got
that's
the
okay.
slot machine paying out.
Yeah. That's okay. I mean
but I don't hate it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's,
Yet.
And that's kind of what I was afraid of when I was kind of listening to this. I was like, oh, Chris isn't going to like this that much because it's a little on the heavy side, but it's melodic at the same time.
Yeah, it's not.
His voice is very melodic.
It is. It's not the growly.
Yeah, it's not the screamy shit. Yeah. So, no.
Which
I can get behind it.
I know that there's a place for that for somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I like some of that screamo shit too, but
yeah, maybe.
This is right.
Waiting to Fall, number 5 on the album.
Number 5, Waiting to Fall. Okay, let's hear it.
Here's your slower.
Metallica right here.
It's going to kick in right with it.
Looking back on everything, I try to find a memory when I knew you were there for me, but I can't pretend. Tell me what you want from me and show a side I haven't seen, 'cause all I've known is misery. Goodbyes breathing
Jesus, that when that song started out, the way he was singing, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
He it was like, I don't know. It almost seemed like he was out of time with the guitar. And I didn't like the way he was phrasing. But when he got to that, when you give me everything, when he got to that chorus part, fucking A, that sounded good. So if the rest, I don't know. This is a tough one for me because I didn't really care for the slower part of it where he was singing. It's just the way he was phrasing over the music didn't sound right to me. It almost sounded like he was off time with the guitar. So,
yeah, it almost sounds like it's a different guy singing than from what we heard on the first song.
Yeah.
It might not be, but it
There was
sounded a little
it was weird.
whiny, nasally. Which
Yeah,
probably
there was something
I
goofy
sound like,
about
but-
the way he was singing at the very beginning. But when he got into the chorus and started belting, then it was like, fucking, hey, that's good shit. I was like, wow, that's powerful. Oh God, this is a tough one because if I had to do the chorus, it'd be probably a 9. But if I do the verse, I'm probably at like a 5. Oh, I'm going to give it a 7 just because I don't know what to do with that song. It's just the beginning was not that great, and then that just kicked in and was really good, and then I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is where they're starting to lose me, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And I still don't hate it, but so far it's not for me.
Right.
But I bet you, I mean, it sounds good. And I think some of the people that watch our stuff, all 12 of them, or
Yeah.
we're up to 100 and
Well, I don't know
pretty
about
close to 140 subscribers. But so if all 140 people are watching, I bet you 75 to 80 of them like this.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be a few like me that it's just so far not for me, but I'm not giving up on it just yet.
Right. And that song had real huge potential for me because once it hit that chorus, I was like, fuck, that's good.
Yeah, and if we wrote it out, it might be great.
Maybe.
But for me, I gave 777. This is a 6. I really wanted to like it too.
Yeah.
The start of it kind of ruined it for me too, but it did kind of redeem itself a little bit better.
Man, when it kicked in, it was just like another level, and it went to a 9, but then it goes back to the chorus, and it's a fucking 6 or something. I don't know.
Right.
So mixed reviews on that one.
Yeah, even in our own mixed in ourselves, like not you gave it an 8 and I gave it a 4. We have mixed reviews internally. Like
like parts of the song are freaking fantastic, and
Yeah.
parts of it just don't really do it for me. It's not quite up to the snuff with the rest of it. So yeah, a 7 for me, I guess.
Okay, 6. One and the same.
One and the same. Let's check it out. Good. Jamming. I'm trying to think of the guitars almost remind me of like one of the Ozzy guitars, almost Jakey Lee kind of sounding.
Yeah. Let's see what I get exactly where you're saying or where you're going to go with this. And I want to say just real quick, I was thinking about it as this song was playing and I was reading the lyrics, and I'm a lyric guy. This is the first one where the lyrics are actually okay. I mean, I actually decent lyrics to me.
Okay.
But
couldn't read them. So.
Yeah, but where I'm going with this is I do love Warrant and that kind of stuff. Skid Row. That's more my wheelhouse. But I also do like some really heavy stuff. Like I love Megadeth and Metallica and those kind of things.
Yeah.
You lose me at Slayer and you lose me at
I'm not
Testament a little bit. I can handle that. This is definitely out of my wheelhouse. But I do like this song better than the last one. But it's still back. It's just back up to like a 7 for me.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. It's getting where they kind of sound similar. They kind of have the same. I don't know. Just play the next song.
Play the next song.
Yeah.
Scream for the Truth.
Oh boy. Here we go. This is by far my favorite song so far.
Yeah, I like it. I like the very beginning of it. I mean, it's, we only listened to what, a minute and 31 seconds of it. I do probably my favorite too so far. But it did like right away. Just talking about the last song, and I mentioned Megadeth. To me,
Yeah.
it sounds like a Megadeth song at the beginning. Of course, the guy doesn't have the same type of voice.
Yeah.
He's definitely more melodic of a singer
Right.
than Dave Mustaine would be. Or
Yeah.
but
Anybody's more melodic than Dave.
yeah,
Just-
yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Well, that's fair. I mean,
That guy's got, the weirdest voice ever.
yeah, but it's perfect for Megadeth. Like,
It is. Sounds like he's trying to force out a shit when he sings.
yeah. Never thought of it that way so much.
I
But
mean, it does. I mean, he grits his teeth and it's like, I'm really trying to push out a shit.
Yeah.
Symphony of Destruction.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
This guy is, yeah. But it's definitely more on the metal side than the hair metal side. for
Yeah,
sure.
this song here, what I liked about it, it wasn't the same riff that they were doing on all this. The other ones were this was more chugging,
Yeah.
and I like that better.
Yeah.
I like that a lot better. So, whereas the other songs were reminding me a lot of J.K. Lee, the way he, when he does his stuff, he has a style where he, does like I was just doing, kind of that riff, and hits a different note. This is dun 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 dun, and it just sounds heavy, it sounds cool. I like it, so I give this one a 9.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry, probably still a 7 on this one.
Yeah.
But I did like it better than the 1.6 that I gave for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of, like I said, song or two ago, this is kind of where they're starting to lose me a little bit.
That one grabbed me and pulled me a little bit
Yeah.
back.
And I feel like that too. But so far, this just isn't in my wheelhouse.
Nope, and that's fair.
Yeah, and you knew that probably 2 or 3 songs in, but I was still thinking, yeah, maybe we'll hear some other stuff.
Yeah.
But to me, that's more the same, but better. When I saw the song title, Scream for the Truth,
I thought, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I had not as high hopes.
Me too.
So I did like it better than the others so far.
Yep. Move on to Turn Away. I knew it was going to be a slower one, but I didn't want to say it because last time I did that, they fucked me.
She turned to me, she said, don't let me down. Hard to believe in you, you're not around. Breathe in, breathe out, killing me to say this out loud. Breathe in, breathe out, listen when I say turn away before I lie straight to your face. Turn away before you feel my cold embrace. Someday I'll never make this up to you. So turn away before you see what I'm turning into.
I'm gonna just kind of scrub through towards the end of the song. I just want to see if it's this way throughout. You know what I mean?
Before I lie straight to your face. Turn away before you feel my cold embrace. Someday I'll never make this up to you. So turn away before you see what I'm turning into.
Thoughts on that one?
You know,
Quite a change from the rest of the songs we've listened to so
it's,
far.
you know, I'm at a loss for words because I don't know how I feel about his clean voice. It's okay. It's not bad. It's just like the first couple lines, the way he sings them, it's like, I wish they would have taken there was a fucking line. I wish I could remember what it said, but if they could have taken 2 words out of that sentence and just went to that last word instead of, it just sounded bumbled or something. It just didn't flow like I wanted it to flow. So that's what's tripping me up on these when he sings slow. The phrasing, the way it just, I don't know, it doesn't flow the way it's supposed to flow. So as much I like that song, but I just think the phrasing, the way he sings, or the way this song is written, sometimes there's too many words in that line, and it makes it sound choppy or like he's trying to fit too many words into a little, and he's got to say a couple words fast, and it just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I would be a 6 at that one.
I know exactly what you're saying, and actually, his voice doesn't sound anything like it does on the first song. It sounds a little bit like it did on one of the other ones that we talked about that was going to be slower or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember the title right off the top of my head. This one, after the first 3 or 4 lines of the song, then you can hear somebody singing in the background, like the same exact words. Like I almost wish whoever that is in the background would take
Be
over.
the foreground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd swap out.
Yeah.
I don't And man, if anybody from Stormbreaker is watching this, I don't want to offend them.
No, I don't either. I think they got all the talent in the world.
Yeah, they do sound. The guitars sound good. The guy's voice sounds great in most cases.
Yeah, and like I said, the phrasing is just off for me. It's like a timing thing. It just seems, if I was like in the recording studio with them, I'd be like, okay, let's strike out these two words and now re-sing that and see how it sounds. And I think it would flow better. Yeah, there was if you go towards the beginning, okay, go down a little bit.
She said, "Don't let me down." Hard to believe. Breathe in, breathe out.
Loud. No, when he said the breathe in, breathe out stuff, that was really good, I thought. But there was
Breathe in, breathe out, killing me to say this out loud.
see, that flows nice.
Breathe out,
Right
one,
here,
yep.
coming up.
Yeah,
turn away before my lies.
to your face.
Yeah, you could leave the straight out.
Yeah,
And it would
leave
flow
it straight
better.
out and it would sound better. There's just little things like that bug me, and it's tripping me up.
Yeah, it's
like it doesn't flow the way it's supposed to fucking flow.
Did you give that song a 6 overall?
Yeah,
Yeah. I want to like it more than that.
I do. I really do, because I think it's a good song.
I think there's some good stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, it has potential to be an 8 or a 9.
It's almost,
But-
for this album, it is a ballad.
Yeah, and I would totally give it a better score if it just wasn't for that phrasing that's fucking me up. I'm sorry to whoever sent this in. I'm not trying to rain on your parade or anything. It's just how I feel about it. Disregard anything you don't like. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we're just telling it like it is.
Yep.
And
You know, the number 9, I hope it saves us. It's called Save Us.
yeah, well, that's it. I got hope.
Yeah, let's give it a
Let's
listen.
have it. Yeah, here you go. Turn it up just a smidge, maybe.
I think this may be the song that guy sent me, saying it sounds like George Lynch.
Yeah, but when you say George Lynch, I'm thinking, sweet, it's gonna sound like Dawkins. It's gonna sound like Lynch Mob. See, I like his voice better right there. Right here.
This is flowing just fine. I dig this song.
Yeah. I mean, we can let it play a little bit longer, but so far, easily, this is my favorite song to listen to a bunch.
Fuck yeah, this is my favorite album. That one I'll give a 10.
Wow.
That was good. There was nothing bad about that song.
It was a really, 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 really good song.
Yep.
But I'm not a 10 on it.
I'm basing it off. I like it better than the one I gave a 9.
Yeah,
So
and that's fair.
So I got to give it a 10. So on this album, it is a fucking 10, and thank you, because that saved us.
It did save us. And
That was
it
a
was
good,
really
that
good.
was a really good song.
I'm not a 10. I'm probably not even a 9, but I'm for sure an 8. And I think I've given out a lot of 7s, and I think that's by far the best. Holding out hope that maybe something else.
Yeah, and you know what? Like I said, they have the fucking potential because that is a well-written song. It flows right. It sounds right. It's just the guitars are right. Everything was brilliant on that one.
Okay, we both agree. Now, so you check this out, right? You're not seeing this on the screen. Maybe I can bring it up. But so, on Apple Music, they have little stars or whatever by the songs.
Yep.
Those are the ones that people like, right? Or the most downloaded ones, maybe.
No,
No?
those are for you to click, and it'll add it into a favorite.
This little deal right here?
Yep, it'll add it into a new folder for you called favorites.
Okay, but anyway, there's a little dot by this next song coming up, so I have hopes for it.
Oh, okay.
I thought the little dots were like,
Yep.
these were, they're most popular
That
songs.
might be. But the star thing that you can light it, like if you click on that star.
You see how it lights up star?
Yep.
But you see how when I'm not over there, there's a dot by The Voice Inside, which was the first song, which
that might be their singles or something.
started out as Promise for me.
Yep.
This one coming up called Don't Go has a little thing by it.
Well, let's see what she sounds like.
Okay. Sorry.
She's waking up and she's all alone. She thinks of where the song began. It hurts too much, now she's lost control. She thinks tonight the song will end. And in the morning light, she hears the voice screaming, don't go, I need you now.
I like that one too.
Fuck yeah, I like that one too. It's not as good as the last one, but I gave it a 9. That's a good one.
I think it's up there with the last one.
Yeah.
I might like it better.
That was good.
It's for sure an 8, but maybe between these two songs so far, those are my two standout songs and my favorite.
Yeah.
But I just saw while that song was playing, I was tinkering around because remember at the beginning of the episode, I talked about a description of the band from the First Avenue website.
Yep.
Well, so I just searched them really quick, and on Facebook, in the little search page, it says Stormbreaker is a Minneapolis, Minnesota-based indie rock hard band, which is weird phrasing, but who are bringing back 80s hair metal to the core. And when they say the hair metal, no, those two last couple sound a little bit more like in my wheelhouse, which is probably the hair metal.
Right. But these guys aren't hair metal. No, they're heavier.
Or they're trying to be a little more modern version of it.
Yeah.
Or something,
Yeah.
which is fair because they're not from 1987.
No.
If none of those guys, I would bet, just looking at their picture, were even born in 1987, but I could be wrong.
I highly doubt it.
And it doesn't matter. Music's music.
Yeah, they were born in 98 to 2000, I bet. They're not very old.
Yeah, no, not from what I see. And that's
No.
not that there's anything wrong with it. Soon
No.
all the guys we loved back in 1981 would not be here anymore.
Right.
Possibly us included.
Pushing up daisies.
Yeah, the dead daisies. So yeah, Don't Go was the name of that song.
Yeah, real good.
I liked it.
Yep. What's the next one? It is called Second Chances.
Yep, Second Chances. And then we got one more after that. This one has a little explicit lyrics disclaimer by it, so we'll
Okay.
see.
That's how
Usually those are the best ones.
Fuck yeah, that's how I bought my albums in the 80s.
Yeah, if it had that little PMRC sticker on it.
Yep.
All right, let's give it a shot. We'll give it Second Chances.
Tries to bend me until I break. If I defend me,
This sounds a little more 80s.
it's my decision. Hers to make. It's mine for giving. It's hers to take. I'm looking for a solution. Let me tell. Break free from you to get the message through. Fuck all these games you keep playing. Now can't you hear what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like that one too.
Me too. That's another niner for me.
So it's
Well,
getting better towards the end.
Yeah, the last 3 songs have been excellent.
You know, when we say this all the time, you got to give it. So these are real-time reactions. I've never heard these songs before. Chad may have heard that one. He thinks the Save Us was probably the one
Yep.
you got sent.
I no, maybe. I don't remember.
But
which one,
anyway, we say it all the time. We got to, you got to listen to
Yeah.
it 3-4 times. And so I might be coming around again. Like they were
Yeah.
losing me.
Yep.
They're bringing me back with these last 3 songs.
Yeah.
It's another 8 though for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But that's 3 in a row.
yeah, that's good. No, it's getting better.
It might bring me back to give it another full listen and
Yeah.
maybe another one, and maybe those 7s I gave will grow on me. But
Yeah. I don't know. There was just a couple of those that just fuck. Just the way, if the phrasing was different, I would have given them higher scores. So, no, it's turning around. This is coming around
well, we'll wrap it up with the last song, On the Run, number 12.
on the run. Yep.
In the light of early dawn, with no strength to carry on, demons got me on the run. I can't escape this time. Trust my heart or trust my mind, or will they both just leave me blind? With inspiration hard to find, I'll never make it out alive. See you in dreams, I still believe in when she speaks, but only when she lies. Just set me free, let me believe in one more night. So
Another one.
Another good one.
Yeah, I like it, and I'm glad we didn't give up on it too
Yeah, I know,
early because it got better.
It did. When it kicked in, it got way better.
Yeah, and his voice sounds a little similar to some of those that we didn't like from earlier, but it wasn't. It was better. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm trying to think of who.
Yeah, it. Somebody popped up in my head too, but
Yeah.
I can't think of who. Like it's on the tip of my tongue.
I know. I don't know why.
Yeah, but so probably another 8 for me. Good, strong finish to the album. I could see myself listening to this a few times and actually liking it.
Yeah, me too. Totally. Yeah, I would give that an 8 as well. When it kicked in, it was fucking great.
Yeah, when he's singing the more powerful vocals, he sounds better.
I don't know. Oh, Puddle of Mud. That's who he sounded like
Okay.
when he was singing the verses.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, that sounds familiar. I don't know why.
Puddle of Mud. See, that's out of my wheelhouse too, so
You'd like him.
I probably would.
Yep.
But I like so much stuff, and I'm kind of set in my ways a little bit.
I know you are. Well, whoever sent that in, sorry if we pissed in your Cheerios right away, but it came around. Stormbreaker really, really made a turnaround, and those last 4 songs were 8s, 9s, and 10s.
Yeah.
And I had another 9 with Scream for the Truth. I had a couple of 8s, Never Again, and Give In to Me. You know, I thought they were going to lose me. I really did. I was like, God damn it. There's just something that's missing there. And, you know, after all is said and done, I would say definitely give it a listen and give it a judge for yourself, because, you know, we are harsh on a few songs, but, you know, that's just the way it hits you right at, you know, at the moment.
I've given out some 5s to some songs on some albums by bands that I really love. And
oh yeah, me too.
I think the lowest one I gave out was a 6.
Yeah.
But it just didn't catch me till the very end. It redeemed itself to me with the last 4 songs.
Yep.
That right after Turn Away, which I didn't. That's the one we were talking about.
Yeah, I gave that one a 6.
Yeah.
And then, man, you know, after that, it just really, really strong songs. And whoever sent that in, thanks, man. That one really redeemed itself. I was just like, there was some songs in there that were just not hitting it for me. And I was like, oh my God, we got to listen to more. And then it just turns out it was really, really good towards the end. And thank you for whoever sent that in. And I'm sorry I didn't write down your name. And we went through
when
all
it pops up in your Facebook, I'll put a little disclaimer in there. We'll give you a shout out at the beginning of the episode or something.
Yeah, because
if not, when you see this, put it in the comments. And
because I searched through a whole bunch of comments today and tried to find it, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. I don't know where the hell it was, but anyways, I'm glad we did it. Stormbreaker out of Minnesota. Minnesota, and I know they got some newer stuff, so I'm going to definitely check that out. They got an EP from 23 that I want to check out. So thanks to whoever sent that in. That was great.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to be great. I thought you were going to probably hate us and quit listening to us, and our subscriber count was going to go down by 1. But hey, they turned around, and it turned out pretty good. So
yeah, and even though it's not in my wheelhouse, like I said it 3-4 times now. The last 4 songs were good. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Yep, very good. I would give it a recommend if somebody asked me. You know, what do you think of these guys out of Minneapolis?
If you're looking for
Stormbreaker?
something new,
I'm like, you know, they're not Motley Crue-ish. They're a heavier, but I can see where he's got that voice that's very melodic when he's doing a screamier stuff, and it does, you know, remind me of, you know, the 80s, but the music is just a little heavier. So
For sure.
So I wouldn't put them in the hair metal genre. I would put them in the hard rock or heavy metal genre.
But it sounds like they can all play, and if they picked up at one of their shows and somebody said, "Hey, play," I'm sure that everybody starts out as a bar band and they're playing covers. I bet you they could do well on a lot of those hair metal songs.
I bet you they could.
Anyway, that wraps it up.
That is all we got for this episode of Rock Resurgence Real Reaction.
Yeah.
I had to really think about what that was called again.
Subscribe, all that stuff.
Yeah, subscribe.
Keep sending us your recommendations.
Yeah, keep sending them. And I'll be sure from now on, if a recommendation, it was a couple of months ago when we did that, a month and a half ago. So I'll make sure and write down who sent that in and where it was sent in from, so that we do give you a little bit of credit here for sending that in to us so that we could listen to it. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your dogs, tell your cats. I don't give a shit. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Just do whatever you got to do to get us some more subscribers. We love doing this shit. We took a little bit of a break, and we feel like season 2 is kicking off well. We've done a couple different segments. We did this real reaction, and then we've done retro review a couple times. And we've had some pretty big guests on. We had one that's aired already, Anthony Corder from Tora Tora. We got another one that'll air probably before this. You'll see who that is. And then we got another one kind of lined up as well. So, hey, things are looking up for us in 24, to the end of 24. So, with that, I bid you adieu.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We really hope you enjoyed our content. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. We'd greatly appreciate it. Links to everything we discussed will be included in episode notes. Feel free to check those out as well. Until next time, stay golden, Pony Boy, and rock on.